I know, right? We got lucky there. Oh god, Teemo burn. We were popping off with Lurk yesterday when we got diamond with it. 69.5% win rate we calculated at the end. Treasure Seeker's nice. Just gives us more like wide pressure. We can use Waking Sands as a defender. Call to Pack could be an interesting idea to keep. I'll play Xerxai Hatchling. So here's the thing. Xerxai Hatchling lets us attack on one, is good versus Teemo. But if they had Legion Rearguard there, it would be sad. Because they swing into us and I don't want to trade the Hatchling. This is very good for me. They can't attack. Oh no. I was going to say they can't attack. Attacking there was incorrect because you need the Fearsome blocker. You're going to get beat down by Xerxai. Holy smokes. What win trade website do you use? I don't know, Black Rose. People are in Diamond 4 and they don't care anymore, right? They got Diamond, they're happy, they're locked in. They aren't going to play any games that aren't going to be fun for them if they're in a bad position. So I respect it. But I do apologize once again for starting the stream a bit late because I had a bunch of phone calls to make prior. But I think I will call it after this. This will have to be a shorter stream. We covered a lot of ground in terms of balance. And Tango's already bothering me to go out because it is a bit late for her. So we'll make this a quick one as well. Versus Xerath Zilean, if they get Xerath down, we just lose. So we gotta pop off. We're attacking on odds. So Chronomancer is a good one to set up Lurk for turn 2. Hammer Snout's a good pick. Stop it. Hammer Snout's a good pickup to maybe put vulnerable on Xerath. And I know, baby girl, you're so patient. You're so patient. That's why I love you. We can play Sharkling on one. Do we want to play Sharkling on one? Yeah, we do. Even though we aren't attacking on one, we can still develop the one drop. A 1-2 is very resilient. We set up the Lurk with Chronomancer here. Put us back on track. Ooh. I guess we'll take Call to Pack. They're going to be removing our board a lot with Pokey Sticks, etc., etc. You're so patient as I imagine her wiggling all over the floor begging you to go out. Yeah, I know. She's wiggling. She is definitely wiggling. So the reason I'm giving them that trade is because Chronomancer has more HP and can stick around and still activate my Lurks if I need it to. Essentially the idea here. So an interesting idea that round could have been doing Xerxai Collar Call to Pack type stuff. We're gonna whiff on the Hammer Snout here. Just keep developing wide. Put Pyke on top. Pyke gets eaten by Rite of Negation, so you could go for Snapjaw Swarm there. Yeah, Minefield isn't even that bad. Now we get Death from Below. And it means that they have to stay above 4 mana for Rite of Negation. And strangling their mana is very detrimental to their game plan. Because now I have my answer to Xerath. That's how I win this matchup. They really unfortunate they didn't get like Endless Devout or anything like that to kind of mix it up in this early mid game. And that's why I run Inventive Chemist over Clockling to get the body immediately. Zilean gonna try to clear the board here. Time Bomb. We have a really disgusting open attack.
I thought I'd been here before.
So we actually want to give this Clockling vulnerable and not the Zilean. Because pulling with the Clockling onto the 2-2, 2-3 sets up a better value trade. And Zilean's going to trade himself away anyway on defense. Because they want this Zilean to die. And they're keeping the mana open for Rite of Negation, of course. Should I force it, actually? If I can... No, because if the Death from Below comes off and they hit that Zilean... Yeah, no, I gotta save it for Xerath. My board's good enough. We'll call the pack Jawfish. Again, just to guarantee the lurk.
Just a moment.
So they need quicksand here. Yep, nice. Still got a very wide board. They don't have... Oh, and there's Xerath. They don't have Arsenal next round. I think this is a concede. Yep. Really happy that I didn't PYKE last round. I went to kill the Xerath. They were in a position where they had to play the Xerath there. They had to tap under and pray I didn't have death from below. Hey, what's up, Zanes? Yes, it is Ziggy time. Oh, Lord. Everybody playing Zillion Xerath. I mean, it's good against scouts, so what are you going to do? So I'm going to just mulligan everything. We're attacking on 1, so I kind of do want to mulligan the Chronomancer away as well. Look for that 1 drop. Damn. Hey, we got the PYKE and the REKSAI right back. Just gotta find the right mix. Oh man, that's rough. Zillion on 2. Get them time bombs. Start clearing my board. No turn 1 lurk. No 1 drop.
Time is winding.
I'm just gonna pass here. Next turn we'll actually if I play Chronomancer now, we can predict to set up a better turn 3. We can take the Sharkling. Next round I need to call the pack REKSAI.
We can always rely on you
so that I can set up that proc. Or is it better? I think because we don't have a lot of lurk procs, getting the death from below doesn't really matter. Like, it's nice to have to try to beat Xerath when he comes into play. But if I was a little bit more ahead, I would go for that to solidify my position. But I have to go for call the pack REKSAI so that I can actually catch up on board. I'm just gonna play REKSAI here, just to tank one of the Roiling Sands and defend myself. I'm just gonna keep playing out on curve. You could go for a Chronomancer there. It's a better target to absorb one of the Roiling Sands, but we don't have anything else to play. So I think it's better for me to just play out on curve, get big stuff in play that's harder for this list to deal with, and just maybe try to set up for a backbreaking Jawfish. Because with no Xerath, damn it, changed myself. I was gonna say with no Xerath, we're actually in a pretty decent spot, I think.
Power from the desert.
So we have to strike a very specific balance around trying to keep our board wide and deal with the Xerath. Jawfish is going to be so important if we can time it right. Since they already used the preps and an Unraveled Earth, it might be difficult for them to actually activate the Xerath.
Insufferable creature.
Tragic. And like this opener with the Zillion and the Clocklings, if we got REKSAI Caller, we would have been in such a good spot. Yo, this is wild. What is this block? What is this attack? Quicksand? Gotta be Quicksand.
Would you look at this place?
So if I play the Chronomancer, it'll just die. Hammer Snout.
I don't want to meet whatever won't do it.
We're hitting our lurks consistently. We just didn't get the early, you know, sort of snowball up and running. So it just becomes a little bit harder to push through from here is all. I do want to play Pyke, but I've gotta try to kill this Xerath, I think. No mini more. Time Bomb is really strong here. Now our board's clear, makes the Jawfish a lot worse. I probably should be attacking with my other lurkers. If I had a swarmier hand, I think forcing the trade down a little bit like that would be best. I'm gonna play Pyke. We could try to wait for Call to Pack or something like that, but very likely to have Pokey Stick or something here, but I'm just, again, gotta force it out of him, I think. Or take the hit, develop. Yeah, I think this is better. Take some damage here. Keep developing. Maybe try to get the Jawfish to pop off. Rite of Negation is also really bad against the Jawfish, but maybe we try to line this up versus their Arsenal play.
Oh dear!
Break the boats. I'll drag them under.
Just, we haven't really had good, you know, good developments. A lot of good chump blockers. We've been drawing a lot of mid-rangey, like, big stuff. I wonder if that REKSAI I played earlier was a bad idea. So we do have an open attack here. Better to Jawfish first. And you can see Pyke, because he's on the left, he goes on the stack first, but then resolves last. And they do have the Rite of Negation. And then if they play everything into Arsenal, I can still pull the vulnerable Cillian. Looks like they might not have it. Seems to be Mini-Morph. Oh, Death from Below on the top there. So now we just got a Rite of Negation out of them, and getting the Death from Below is very, very strong.
Katina, you've got to see this new board!
A little busy now, Sammy. Later.
Scary. Yeah, it's exact lethal on open. It might depend, because if I block the 2/2 with Pyke and they don't have like Pokey Sticks, then it will wipe their board. It's one of the rare occasions where you want the Bone Skewer. Oh, I forgot Death from Below is also very strong for me. They have enough mana to play Arsenal plus Rite of Negation though. Yeah, they're attacking wrong. Oh, that doesn't level up? Oh, one off. All right. I guess we just have to ask the question, do they have second Rite of Negation? Tragic, really. Okay, no Mini-Morph, no Rite of Negation, no Arsenal. Oh my god, that's actually massive. I'm gonna pass, because what I want them to do is play the Arsenal, and then I force Snapjaw Swarm onto them. I could have played Undertitan there, actually, and still had mana open for Snapjaw Swarm. So definitely a big misplay for me. But it's lethal on open attack, so if I float the mana, then they're just scared to develop versus a Jawfish, right?
Explosives, big and small, I got them all.
Eat him! We know they don't have Rite of Negation. Pops the Spell Shield. Wipes them out. One-sided strike. They don't get the lifesteal. Oh my god, I can't believe we won that game. I'm playing the deck, I think, to the best of my capability, but it just has that X factor where no matter how doomed a game looks with Death from Below, it just pulls victory from the jaws of defeat. We got Sharkling on turn 1. Hammer Snout is fantastic. Since I have a 1 and a 2, I feel like I could almost get away with Call the Pack. Because this could rig our turn 3 for us. So I'm gonna actually keep this. From the jaws of defeat. Oh my god, ain't that right, Zades? Ain't that right? I don't think this deck runs like Group Shot or anything. They're running Lulu Fizz. I did see some Lulu Ari stuff going on. And what Lulu Ari allows you to do is basically extend the Lulu buff, right? Because Lulu can buff Ari, and then Ari switches places with the thing that she's swapping with. So you extend that buff a little bit further down the line. I'm gonna keep developing. I was very tempted to just end round there, but I think the reason they're passing is they might have Mystic Shot, and they're like, haha, if they open attack, I'll Mystic Shot. But if they had Mystic Shot, they would have done it, right? They just Mystic Shot and then... nothing. Fine by me. Snapjaw Swarm is very cute, but I'm just going to Xerxai Caller here. It's round 3. Jaw, and then we'll put the Hatchling on. We want all of our cheap, low Swarm. We want to try to keep up with Lulu Fizz. Yep, Coral Cannon's fine. Get the value trade here. Great. Because we kept the Call to Pack, we're actually still going to be able to keep up with their resources quite well. This deck doesn't really run any, or I should say very little card draw. Against any other deck, I think that they would have a pretty bad draw, right? 2 spells, not a lot of units developed, no Lulu on 3. But against this deck, you know, having a bit more removal is quite nice. They're going to try to block down. I could Call the Pack to guarantee the Snapjaw Swarm. But I think we can just go for it because it has a good trade, even if it doesn't proc. Oh my god, yeah, and then it eats the Get Excited. That's so good. Hell yeah. I'm going to Hammer Snout the Flame Chomper over the Daring Poro. Actually, it's almost better to kill the Daring Poro over the Flame Chomper because it getting buffed by Lulu doesn't matter because it's never going to have good trades, right? Yeah, we got the Death from Below. We win. If they play Lulu, they just get bombed. Now, I'll keep 4 mana open for the entire game. You see how spooked they are. And we're going to pull like this because if they have another Pokey Stick, we do want to make sure that this Flame Chomper goes down. This draw is like so good, but so bad for them at the same time. Okay. They're eventually just going to crumble under the weight of this deck. So the reason I'm doing that on the Flame Chompers now is because them playing that out means they obviously don't have Lulu, and they've already spent so much removal and to get excited, very unlikely they'll be able to answer the Pike.